Yeah, this is Toombs, man, representing Gutter Records. Big up to FTM, Freedom to Mankind all day, you know that. Yeah, man, what I'm doing today, man, is chatting about some real conscious issues, bruv. There's some simple things you can change about yourself.
Yes, Toombs.
Change a couple of bad things about yourself, and that'll triple to a couple of good things coming into your life. You know, it's as simple as that. Be cool with everyone, do you know what I mean? Be positive, do you know what I'm saying? And then the negativity will fly out the window, you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Obviously you can have people that are negative around you, that's cool, man, you can just help them, innit?
Spread the light, bro.
Spread the light, do you know what I mean? Spread the word.
But I've got a couple questions for you on nutrition and stuff.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, just like, so, yeah, I just want some tips, you know, just some tips on nutrition. I know you lot are on point, you White Noize and Rugged. DJ Rugged in the building. I know you lot are strictly on vegan, your nutrition stuff, on the vegan side.
Yeah. All
so yeah, because obviously, you know, it's. I mean, I wonder how many vegans there are in Southend. Not many at all.
Not many, man. Not many, but it's coming on quick and fast, man. There's different people that are looking into it.
So what's the philosophy behind it, though? Like, obviously for the people.
Different things that are going on. Really, is like milk. You have to look at it properly. Like, it came from an animal. You know, like something that comes from an animal. How do we end up putting that or mixing that with a tomato, which comes from comes from the ground? There's two things that don't mix. You look at what's built up in milk itself. It's not designed for the human anatomy. That's number one, literally, possibly the #1 cause for cancer. Then you've got eggs. Massively high in cholesterol, man. Massive, you know what I mean? That's not doing your heart any good. You mix that with cheese, you know what I mean, you've got crazy combinations going on there. The body's taking hours to break it down. It's having to draw actual calcium from out of your bones to break down the calcium that's not designed for your body. So when you're mixing things, doing stuff like that, your stomach's it's not reacting too good. It treats it as a toxin. So best thing to do is eat loads of broccoli. That's real calcium. Loads of broccoli. Do you know what I mean? Eat loads of carrots. Eat potatoes, do you know what I mean? Eat all the vegetable range, you know what I'm saying? Also, it'd be good if you started eating quite a few bananas as well. I know it sounds a bit crazy, people are like, nah, there's loads of potassium. Well, the fact is, it'd actually take about 400 bananas to actually kill you if you're going to go on about potassium affecting heart. No, that's not true, man. That's just another bit of propaganda. Have 5 a day, don't have no more. That's just, nah, you know what I mean? You need to put more into yourself and you get more out of yourself. That's it, basically. Sugar, if you want to go into sugar, #1 drug in the world. You know what I mean? #1 drug in the world. That is what's in everything. Check in every food that you're buying nowadays. Sugar. Always in the list, no matter what. And then when you're looking for sugar, you've got to look out for eggs. Then you've got to look out for milk. Then you're putting these in everything. You know what I mean? Then you've got fluoride in water.
What's the causes of that?
Endless. Well, they're putting it in there saying it's there to clean the water, but too much fluoride is going to start affecting the way people think. It's also dumbing down and shutting down the brain, certain areas. It's also stopping thinking a certain way. Yeah, it's shutting down the pineal gland. You won't be able to think properly, do you know what I mean? That's why younger people now are actually dying of cancer. And that's something I'm not liking, do you know what I mean? That's something that's got to change. So, buy water in a bottle.
And I know you're a big Malachi York fan, yeah?
Malachi York all day, do you know what I mean?
So can you give the people a little brief?
Well, Malachi York came about probably about the 70s, went through all religions, studied every religion inside and out, learned all their original translations, all the original dialects that they were using, basically broke down every religion. Sorry if I'm offending any religious dudes, but it's just the truth, you know what I mean, truthhurts.com. Basically, what you got to look at is how the religions come about, who wrote it, a human being, so it's not actually a god. God says, you know, he built us in his image, therefore we must be God. So that's obvious. Many different things within Dr. Malachi York. He was framed, told that he was done a load of crazy stuff, man. You can look into it for yourself, man, make your own minds up, but I'm not going to mention the names, it's not going to come out of my mouth. But basically, you look into it for yourself, Dr. Malachi York.
Was the like...
Basically, he got set up for like some paedophile thing. What's the #1 thing in the whole world that everyone hates? Paedophilia, innit? I mean, I hate that. That's #1 thing I hate, do you know what I'm saying? So they used his son, staged his son, gave him a load of money to...
What's the assassination thing, though?
Yeah, they tried to kill him over 200 times on his own actual land, created his own shops, his own community. And from that, generated money, using the money to put back into their own community until they can cut themselves off from the money. So you've got to get some sort of source of money to fund what you want to do, and then you cut them off, then you cut the ties off. So with Malachi York himself, who's written 465 books, done over 55 seminars, name it, mate, that dude's done it, do you know what I mean? He's everything that you want to know about, he will go into it for you in ultimate detail. And then obviously now he's been set up with all this paedophile bullshit, and basically now going to get put in prison. Well, he's been put in prison since like 2003, but he's in there for like 130 years, so however you want to take that, man. Do you know what I mean? Who gets put inside for 130 years? I don't think even paedophiles who actually are paedophiles get 130 years.
You see him, like there was that guy, you see paedophiles in the paper all the time. There was was doing a little coverage on an article like a few years back. Not naming no names of like Anonson Lee and stuff. And like he's still out and about, and he had thousands of pictures on his desktop, and that he's still about, you know.
That's proof, like even.
For sure. I've not really checked out Malachi York, but I feel to definitely after like, you know. Conversating with you,
obviously take what you can from it, you know. I mean,
for real.
Take what you can from it. I mean, that's what Malachi says, to read everyone. Don't even accept his answers for the truth. Go and find it yourself. Go and experience it for yourself. Do you know what I mean? That's one good thing I like about him, because he's actually telling you, don't take my word for it. Go and have a look. Go and have a look at what I'm saying.
And that's exactly it of everything, you know. Just research. Because every time you ask a question, you're asking as king. So you know, it's just a way for ask as many questions about everything, and always question everything. Question why, what the food you're eating. Question why, like, you know, everyone's eating that food. Why you have a couple energy drinks, then have them every day, like, and then get buzzing off them and that.
Killing you inside.
Question these things. What other like things we got to look out for in our food and in our nutrition, bro?
Aspartame. Any sweeteners, don't get stuff that's no added sugar.
What are the effects on us though? Because obviously people are going to be watching this and going, you know what, aspartame's in my Diet Cola. I love my Diet Cola, you know. I love it.
Alright, well, basically what aspartame is doing, the more dosages that you're putting in your body, the more chances that you're increasing of brain tumours. It's actually about as blatant as that.
How does it work out like that?
The way it just goes, it's basically aspartame is actually used to make nuclear weapons, to make nuclear bombs. They actually use that actual element to help make a bomb. So therefore, they're giving you something. They're using nuclear weapons inside your food. That's just.
So what happens? They use nuclear weapons to poison one side of a country. Also sell the nuclear weapons to other countries to kill off other countries, and then they put it in all our drinks that they got from the profits from the wars to fund the advertising and whatnot.
All of that.
So we will drink the nuclear shit anyway.
And also with the food as well, you got to look at it, man. Like, well, basically they get it from different countries, so therefore they're importing it from different countries. They're raping the third world.
And who are the people in the food that are behind this?
Well, it's meant to be the FDA and that.
Monsanto.
That Codex Alimentarius, is it? Codex Alimentarius. I know they're quite behind.
I know about Monsanto as well, you know.
Monsanto, yeah. And well, the Food Administration itself are basically trying to do it so we don't have any more vitamins. We have no more minerals. We basically rely on artificially made food. So when you get your food, it just goes.
It's like robot food, man.
Yeah, it's
not natural. And then you get books. And then you get books like this one here.
Food for free, yeah. My brother's got that book, man. It's a good book, man. Food for free. You need to cop that.
Food for free, yeah, and it just shows you go out on any street.
Go on any street, man. You find all these sort of stuff. You got flipping rowan, berry, rose. All these different things are really the cures for how a human can get better.
You can just eat food for free, Collins Gem, and you just go outside and there's food there in abundance all around us, and you can just eat, come back. You know, it's there. It's already there, so we don't even need to worry about it. You know, go to the market, it's right there, food for free, and then you're alright.
Who's that buyer? Let's have a look. Food for free, Collins Gem. Collins are getting involved with this.
Check out, man. Go foraging, literally.
Check that.
But yeah, thank you, Toombs. You got some CDs dropping out?
Yeah. Tombstone Device coming out under Gutter Records. Check that. It means full of facts, full of just stuff to learn from. Really good flows, beats, production.
Yeah, man.
SPG's going to be on it. You know, and Ngoni, we're going to try and get him on it. If not, we'll be on the next project. Yeah, it's all about that, man. Obviously, we're
gonna smash it. We recorded the track today.
Yeah, we smashed it today. Recorded another track. So that's me, White Noize, Sonny. And Ngoni.
Look out for that.
Look out for that.
So yeah, check that, man. Southend's popping off. The knowledge is coming through, but it's just time for everyone to just ask some questions and do this.
It. Ask some questions, man. Question
Okay,
everything.
peace. Yeah,
Question me.
everything. On that note, we're going to end it. But lots of love, guys. Yeah, big up.
Lots of love. Bless.